Kurdish MP, the President of the Republic has never submitted his resignation. Baghdad, Al-Furat News. The Kurdish MP, Hashir Abdullah, affirmed that the President of the Republic, Barham Salih, did not submit his resignation to the parliament, but rather presented a reading in which he expressed his readiness to resign. Abdullah said in a statement today that the Al-Furat News agency received a copy of it, that the one who was presented to him by Barham Salih is a reading in which he expressed his readiness to resign, and he never sent his resignation to parliament as promoted in the media. And there is a big difference between the term resignation and preparing for resignation. Expressing his surprise at the prevailing misunderstanding of Salih's message and the publication by some of the media that he submitted his resignation, he continued, "If the President of the Republic did not have the intention to assign a person from the largest bloc or from any representative bloc, why did Parliament and the federal court open and waste a long time in official correspondence and correspondence? It was better from the beginning that he did not send official books on the largest bloc, but rather proceeded to nominate a person independently from the existing political blocs, especially the ones that formed the previous government, and are now inevitable from forming an interim independent government to prepare the ground for early elections on Thursday." President of the Republic, Barham Salih, refused to assign the candidate of the parliamentary Al-Bina parliamentary bloc to head the government, saying that he was ready to submit his resignation to parliament. The building bloc, led by Hadi al-Amiri, had submitted the name of Asad Abdul Amir al-Adani, the governor of Basra, as its candidate for the position of prime minister. Saleh pointed out that the country's higher interest requires that the candidate be a calming factor for conditions, and in choosing him in response to the will of the people, he said, "Out of my desire to inject blood and protect civil peace, and with all respect and appreciation to al-Adani, I apologize for assigning him a candidate for the building bloc." In an angry statement, the Construction Alliance attacked the President of the Republic for rejecting his candidate al-Adani and accused him of resorting to the policy of killing time and sending messages to this party and that calling the House of Representatives to take legal measures against the President of the Republic to perjure the right and violate the Constitution. The protests have invaded Iraq since October 1st, and the protesters, most of whom are young, are calling for a change of the entire political system, because, in their opinion, they are corrupt and have left most Iraqis in poverty. More than 450 people were killed in the protests, and thousands were wounded. The former Prime Minister, Adel Abdul Mahdi, resigned last month and remains in office to conduct business, despite continued protests.